Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Huggy Face Gaming here, and I never thought I would actually be making this video. I honestly didn't necessarily want to make this video because when it was actually happening for me, it wasn't really necessarily a big deal. But yes, I do want to talk about the Vic Mignogna whole controversy that's going on. The reason why I didn't want to talk about it at first is because when I saw people talking about it and whatnot, it leads to a lot of things when it comes to people. If I actually make the video, I knew that I was going to be getting backlash from the people who either like or dislike Vic. It doesn't really matter. You are going to be hit with hate, as well as I didn't really want to put myself into that jeopardy. But with stuff like this happening, I kind of do want to put my 2 cents into it. I really do care about what people have to say. Obviously, opinions do matter, but like I'm saying, opinions do vary. Now, the reason why I didn't want to talk about this at first is because everything that was going on with Vic up to this point was mainly speculation. Obviously, everything started when he was at a convention and he accidentally hugged a fan who didn't want to be hugged. Obviously, that led to that person speaking out about it. And after that person spoke out about that incident, a lot of people started to talk about their own experiences here and there, kind of saying what they've been through when it came to Vic. Now, the reason why I didn't really care about that information too much, although I do care about the victims, if you guys are a victim of assault or anything like that, prayers to you guys. You guys are really strong for speaking out. The main issue I had with all of this is that all of these quote unquote evidence came from like 10 like 5-10 years ago, so it was really outdated for me, for my personal taste. I really would have liked it better that when something like this does happen, to reach out right away or contact authorities, or even when Vic does something to you, just be like, hey, please don't do that. You're kind of digging into my personal space here and there. But obviously these people waited till, I believe it was around like last week, to actually talk about all of this stuff that was going. Now, a lot of the stuff that was going on was debunked and it was, proven as fake evidence. A lot of people didn't really care too much about it, and Vic would have been fine until voice actors started to come in. And obviously, the main one that came out and actually posted something was obviously Monica Rial, the voice actor of Bulma. She actually tweeted out a picture on her Instagram saying that she supports victims slash survivors. Obviously, that being in reference to Vic, saying that she doesn't really side with him and that she's not going to side with him. And she even states that yes, Vic has done something to her, but she is not going to talk about it at some point. But she is going to talk about it, which, I mean, at this point she should really just come out and say it if she does have something to say. Why is she hiding so much information that could not only help put Vic away, but also, save a lot of people's lives? And in my opinion, I feel like that's kind of selfish how she's not necessarily speaking out about her incidences. She's just saying that's happened to her and colleagues and so on and so forth. Like, if you have evidence, show it to us. Like, why are you hiding it? Why are you keeping it behind locked doors? But I really don't want to say anything bad about Monica because on Twitter she is kind of screenshotting and putting anything that is quote unquote harassment towards her, and she is going to put it with her lawyers and attorneys. So if you guys on Twitter are harassing her, chances are that she's going to put you on the list to get sued. So, if you guys are going to say something bad about her, kind of have that in mind. I'm a college student, so I don't want to be put into a situation where I'm taken to court for something I say bad about her. But in my opinion, I feel like it's kind of weird how she does say she has quote unquote evidence, but she doesn't want to release it at this point in time. So obviously, with her saying that, a lot of people started coming out and saying stuff that's happened to them, showcasing pictures and all of this. Within all of these pictures and all of these videos that's circulating, for in my opinion, I feel like that's just Vic being a human being, being goofy and whatnot. Like, I really do like the voice actor. I really do like his work. I've always seen him as someone who is goofy, who is loving and caring for his fans. A lot of the pictures that they showcase saying like, oh, he's sexually like touching me and whatnot, all of those pictures, it's just simply him just hugging the person, and videos just him being goofy. I don't know why people are actually stating that to be a big deal. Like, for me, when I go to parties and random people come up to me and they hug me and they do stuff like that, I don't, be like, hey, that's sexual harassment, I'm gonna just make a whole tweet and put you like to court and whatnot. No, I don't do those accusations. I tell the person like, hey, give me my personal space. That's kind of my take on it. And like I'm saying, I don't condone sexual harassment or any type of, sexual misconduct like that. But I'm just stating that if something happens like that to you, you should report it right away. Now, I know that there's a lot of people like Monica the voice actor of Bulma was stating that she has told authorities here and there. But at this point, with all the stuff that's happened to Vic, we do see that action is taken into account. So if she would have said something about Vic, they should have done something immediately. And if they don't, might as well just keep on saying and saying till they do something. I don't know why Monica just waited till now to come out. Now, I know a lot of you guys side with her. I know for Neverworld was saying that he does side with her and he does believe her. In my opinion, I feel as though that's kind of shady how you just come out of nowhere, just out of the blue, just saying that stuff like this has happened. In some regards, it's kind of like the opposite of the bystander effect, which with the bystander effect, it's stating that the more people there is, the less likely you're going to do something. For Vic, it's kind of the opposite. One person says something and now everyone has something to say about it. So it's kind of crazy how all of this has come to what it's come to now. I'm saying, I didn't want to make a video on it because everything that came out was accusations. There wasn't really enough evidence to support what was happening until recently. I believe it was yesterday, it was finally confirmed that Vic is no longer going to be part of Funimation. Like, he's not going to be voice acting for Funimation anymore and whatnot. So, obviously, if we get a future arc of Broly within Dragon Ball Super, Vic is not going to be doing the voice of Broly. He's not going to be doing voices for a lot of other animes that he's in. And in my opinion, that's really heartbreaking because the first ever DVD of like an actual anime that I got was the Dragon Ball Z version of Broly, like the trilogy that came with Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, as well as Second Coming and Bio Broly. I absolutely loved those movies, and I still do love the characters, and I do love the Dragon Ball Super version of Broly. But throughout my whole livelihood, I just remember that like the only person I truly cared about in terms of voice acting was indeed Vic Mignogna. And in my opinion, it kind of sucks how like my lifelong hero of voice acting, like the person I did love when it came to voice acting, is no longer part of the company. So now like it's going to be really hard to meet him. I did want to meet him like in person because he's just something that somebody that I do look up to. It's kind of crazy because if you guys haven't noticed, not only is he out of Funimation, there are a lot of conventions that are saying no, we don't want this guy anymore. So he's losing a lot of money in terms of conference and convention appearances, as well as he's been kicked out of Rooster Teeth, which a lot of people are stating that Monica Rial, the voice actor of Bulma, is taking his spot when it comes to Rooster Teeth and all of his positions that he had. I don't know if that's real or not because a lot of people are saying that it's real. A lot of people saying that it's fake. If you guys know if it's real or fake, please leave in the comment section below, because if it's real, that is going to be some shady stuff to see that Vic is coming down from position and she's going up in position. But like I'm saying, all of this in my opinion is just escalating really, really quick. It really has the anime community in a really, really toxic area right now, and toxic place. Like it really sucks, and especially it sucks because obviously the Dragon Ball Super Broly film came out like almost a month ago in the English countries. Like it really, really sucks how a month later we've come to this. Vic no longer part of Rooster Teeth, Vic not coming out to any conventions, and him not being part of Funimation. Like it really is gonna suck. It sucks how one accusation could lead to so many other accusations without evidence and so on and so forth, and you just lose everything that you ever had in terms of your job and what you love to do. But in my opinion, I do stand for Vic. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for standing up for Vic, but at the same time I do feel as though we should have enough evidence to prove him guilty. I know Monica Rial was tweeting about that, was it like innocent till proven guilty is something of the court of law and it should be dealt with within the court of law. In my opinion, that's kind of like a dumb remark because we do need that innocent till proven guilty in our day-to-day life. Like if you're in a relationship and someone's cheating on you, you're not going to take them to the court of law so you could use that defense. No, you have to use it in your day-to-day life to see if that person's cheating. If someone cheats on the test, you have to prove innocent till proven guilty. Like you don't go to the court of law just because someone's cheating. No, you have to like confront that person and so on and so forth and get enough evidence. When it comes to the Vic situation, there isn't that much evidence. The only evidence I've seen are just pictures of Vic hugging people, which in my opinion that should be standard. I don't see hugging as sexual assault or anything, and just him being goofy. Like I really don't see anything bad with all of that. Obviously my interpretation of those videos and those pictures are different from you guys, but at the end of the day, for me, I had to make this video once I heard that he's cut ties with, not him cutting ties because they actually fired him from Funimation, but like once I heard that news and information about him being out of Funimation, that's when I knew I had to step up and I actually had to make a video. Even though I'm a small YouTuber, I'm not going to have this video monetized because in my opinion, I feel like this is something sad. Like it shouldn't really be monetized. I know a lot of people have some sort of kind of idea as to why people monetize here and there, but like since I'm a small channel and since I'm not probably gonna get a lot of views on a video like this, I'm not gonna monetize or like promote monetization when it comes to stuff like this. But in my opinion, I do feel as though it's really, really sad to see someone like Vic go from the top all the way to the bottom in like under a month. Like, it's really, really sad. But at the end of the day, it's life. Hopefully, these accusations are wrong, because if they are right, I'm gonna be devastated even more just knowing that my hero for so long has actually done something really, really terrible. But if they're, proven wrong, then hopefully he get all of his jobs back, because I really do appreciate what he's done for the community. I do appreciate his voice for all those many, many animes and projects that he's in part of. But what do you guys think about this? Because although I do have my own opinion, I do want to hear your guys' opinion about this whole #stand for Vic or #kick Vic, because I know that there's different perspectives for different sides of the story, and I do want to get all of your guys' perspectives to see why you don't like Vic for what he's done, or why you want to stand for Vic. Because like I'm saying, for me, the reason I do stand for Vic is because there isn't enough evidence, even though a lot of people say that there are evidence and there's photos and videos and text and whatnot, and people sharing their experience. And lastly, before you guys comment, I do want to say that please, if you guys comment in the comment section below, please do not have hate towards one another. We're all human beings. We all have our own opinions and perspectives. So if you guys have something to say about someone else's comment, please do it out of respect and like educate people. Don't just spam hate just because you think that the person's wrong. No, educate them, because obviously the more we're educated, the more we're able to grow as a human race and whatnot. So please, no hate in the comment section below. Just give your opinions. And like I'm saying, I don't condone any sort of sexual misconduct or anything like that. So if something like that does happen to you, or you know of someone that's going through it, I'm really, really sorry for that. But please, if something like that does happen to you, don't stay quiet like these people did. Do not wait 5-10 years to come out with stuff like this. Do it now, so you can help not only yourself but help others in the near future. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Hopefully this is my only video on Vic. I don't want to be like a lot of YouTubers is milking out this news every single day. I just want to have my straight out opinion about this, since him being cut from Funimation is going to probably be one of the biggest things that happens within all of this controversy. So hopefully this is the only video I have on Vic. Hopefully the next videos can finally be like nice, enjoyable, funny, or interesting videos about Dragon Ball or Kingdom Hearts or anything I really have at the moment. But like I'm saying, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.